Hey there, it's John Anthony Francis Wilcox, and today is Saturday, the 7th of October, 2023. How it flies. So, I suppose I have a theme this week, and it's untroubled. I'm trying to be untroubled because there's been a lot of stresses in my life, and I've talked about some of that in recent weeks. And this week was no different. It was our yearly inspection here in the court, and there was a new person that was just looking for things to not like. And so I have a month to have my entire house be less cluttered, or they will not renew our lease. So I've got 30 days to do that, so we'll do that. Um, so that garbage aside, on the good side, last week I didn't really talk about this, but last week I did another lovely interview with Steve Hackett, and I spent most of this past week transcribing it and finally getting it up on Prog Sheet, which is finally unbugged and up and running and better than ever. The site is better than ever, and I put that piece up last night. I already heard back, got a nice thank you from Hackett's wife, Joe. Hi, Joe. I don't know that you'll see this, but if you ever do, hello. And we had done the interview, in fact, on her birthday. What a sweet person she is, by the way. And what a sweet guy Steve is. We did a great interview. So that was a lot of work. I talked this week to my pal Bob Schreck, who had surgery about, I don't know, maybe like a month ago, a whole bunch of gastric stuff that we didn't get into. But I've been trying to find out how he was doing, and finally got a hold of a tired and groggy sounding Bob, but he's on the mend. He's said he's currently on a liquid diet, and then he gets to go to light solids and then regular food within a month, I guess. So I only wish him the best, as I do everyone in my life. So that's that. My friend Joyce has COVID. My friend Suzanne has some kind of thing that's given her laryngitis. And Joyce can't speak either. So, man, there's a lot of stuff going on. Going down. What do they say in They Live? There's some new stuff going on. Or going down. That's right. There's new stuff going down. Anyway, so one of the things to sort of keep what I lovingly refer to and jokingly refer to as my sanity is I put some movies onto a thumb drive and I watch them as I'm going to sleep or I'm just relaxing. And two in particular in the past week have been the 1966 Doris Day film, The Glass Bottom Boat. It also has Rod Taylor as a co-lead there, and Dom DeLuise and Dick Martin, and a bunch of other people. It's wacky good fun and directed by Frank Tashlin. So that's one of them I've been watching a lot, and also Help, the Beatles movie from the year before, which is of course wonderful, and it's their color film after a Hard Day's Night. So I know a lot of people feel that Hard Day's Night is the sacred film and Help is the lesser film. I love them both, but I gravitate towards Help more. I think it's goofy and funny and a lot of fun, and there's just something about it that cracks me up every time. And it's full of great songs. I think they're both full of great songs. Um, so I've been watching that a lot, and uh, at the during the credits, you keep hearing George Harrison saying, "I need you by George Harrison. I need you by George Harrison." Uh, and oddly enough, in the film, they perform "I Need You," that was written by George Harrison. Funny how that works out. But both those films bring me a lot of joy. Glass Bottom Boat is it's just a fun, goofy thing. Frank Tashlin, who directed it, used to do Warner Brothers cartoons. And he felt that was beneath him, so then he did like some of the most idiotic Jerry Lewis movies, but that he was proud of in his later life. His wonderful work for Warner Brothers cartoons, less so. But anyway, he did a fine job on this. He really was a fine director, even with the goofy Jerry stuff. So those have been sort of keeping me sane. Um, oh, I have something to show you. Nothing rude. Two things, really. Oh, I just knocked a bunch of stuff over that I will pick up in a few minutes. So first off, I got something that I've wanted for years, and it is this book. The Butterfly Ball and the Grasshopper's Feast, illustrated by the great Alan Aldridge, who my Beatle friends will know as having done the paintings for the Beatles' illustrated lyrics. And these paintings are just marvelous. Let me see, where's the Kingfisher one? I love that, especially. Do give me a moment. There we go. It's just beautiful. So, got that from 1973. I first became aware of it because Roger Glover from Deep Purple did a marvelous album version of the story back in 74, 75. So glad to finally have that. And the other thing I'll show you is I get a lot of things from Walgreens saying, get a free 8x10, get a this. And this time it was get a free 5x7 card. So I took one of my illustrations that I did, or that way, but it was actually drawn that way. But I find I like it that way. But it works that way too. It works all those ways. One of the joys of a geometric abstract. But I was very pleased at the quality of this. Um, and it would be something that if I had the money, I would get more of them and maybe send them out to friends or whatever. Or even sell them. Who knows? But anyway, um, beyond that, that's been most of what's been going on with me, and trying to have an untroubled mind. I wish you an untroubled mind. I love you all. I will see you next time. Bye bye.